Quincy Crew, you have an enchant, Tiny, you have a lot of the single target stuff, but you don't really have this big group up team fight like they do.
And they don't have that much AoE against Siren's illusions.
At all,
if
really.
If it goes super late game, it's going to be tough.
Yeah,
also, like 6 months, a year to actually start saying that Sumail is not on EG. I guess
it's tough,
just
man.
see EG, yeah, Sumail.
Oh, let's see his numbers on Noggin. 19 victories predicted in a row. Didn't give us numbers, but that's fine.
CK last
This
game.
is it, boys. Welcome to Evil Geniuses versus the Quincy Crew. Old EG versus new EG? Some may say.
Can you get the picture on Radiance, their giant picture in base?
Oh, wait.
With CC&C staring at the, that's the
I wish I could love something in life as much as Quinn loves right there.
Yep. That's by far the best picture that came out of TI. When he was
like,
so happy to see
It's like
Gabe.
when the kid finally gets to meet Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
He's just like,
yes,
dreams come true.
It is. It's funny. I
want to see his face if he ever met Ice Frog.
My God.
He would probably just straight blow
Unless
up.
he was Ice Frog. What if CC&C was Ice Frog this whole time?
Yeah, CC&C was not alive.
He was a coder at 8'5", one of the smartest men alive.
Get that tinfoil hat the hell out of here. God damn. All right, we get underway here as the lanes kind of fizzle together a bit. We're seeing some SVG Sumail action towards the bottom. Your Lifestealer Jakiro lane to go toe-to-toe against Rubik Enigma. In a 2-1-2 kind of class.
It might be a try. I think MSS might rotate down bottom. Cause it just depends. If Enchantress can get a 1v1 lane, you always want her to have it. You want her to get those levels. And then Tiny's not that bad in tri lanes, honestly.
What do you think? Will Crystal Maiden prove to be too much of a threat with the Naga for Yawar that he might need that extra assistance?
I think he might need the assistance, you're right. Crystal Main, her nuke with 3 mangoes, you just get pushed out of lane. And you don't want to skill your heal first, but you honestly might have to.
3 bounties go to Quincy's. The Quincy Crew.
And stuff. Everyone always asks me, who do you root for? Trust me, it's very hard.
I gotta say, I was super annoyed. I can't remember if it was a chat or a comment somewhere that they said you were biased. I'm like, this man is getting paid by EG, and he straight up said Quincy may be the better team.
Yeah, because Grant is just realistic, and he does not give a damn what the other people think. He's just being himself. Yeah. That's why I was pissed. That's why I love him so much.
And Sumail's my boy. But yeah, besides that, no. And middle lane, honestly, this should be pretty decent for Storm, because Static Remnant will always get him the range creep. Meanwhile,
2 denies.
Yep. That's big. This should be pretty Storm favored till like level 3, because Invoker can't secure range creeps except with Tornado, which he doesn't have.
Yeah.
We'll do a lot of harassing though, I'll bet.
Yeah, help me out with these multi-lane actions.
I got you.
All these teams are,
with they
might be trying to have something to prove. Something to prove here. Could see people feeling a bit frisky. Don't want to miss any of the action. The old Quincy Crew. Sounds like a group of young boys going on some detective sprees, you know? The Quincy
Hardy
Crew.
Boys?
Like the Hardy Boys, yeah.
Dude, I love the Hardy Boys when I was young. Both of them. The wrestlers and the book.
Hell yeah.
Was Tom Hardy with the boys?
Yeah, Tom Hardy was their dad. No, I'm just kidding. Dude, Tom Hardy, God, he was the only good part of that movie. As Bane, I loved him as Bane in the Batman movie. That was him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, God. No, it's Liam Neeson, son of a gun.
Like Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah.
You know.
All the Hardys. Sumail, meanwhile, it also feels weird just looking at it. He's playing Lifestealer. Like, it doesn't feel very Sumail, but
yeah.
Hey,
here's how he feels about it. Sumail's always been profiled as kind of someone who likes that more flashy, dribble between the legs kind of a player.
How do you play a flashy Lifestealer?
You don't.
Like you take a dragon and
Radiance.
play
the
a
old
black dragon.
build, yeah. Uh-oh, Fly, he's in trouble top.
Nice toss back here from old Mojo. Marif Jaguar, the Hadouken. He wants more. He's not giving up yet. He's all in. He's going all in for it.
Yep. If he gets the toss, he's dead. He'll mango toss, and it should be a kill, I think.
There's the mango, and there's the toss.
One more.
Another right click.
He's dead.
Oh, no. It's way too much now. Has he got it too deep? He's still going to get it done.
Gets him.
It will likely cost him his own life. It's causing space, and Arteezy's like, I can't deal with this right now. I can't deal with this right now.
That was kind of a bad play by he should have seen that he didn't have a Tango or Quelling Blade. He couldn't get out of there without TP, and
man,
right-clicked him.
Very awkward, but
that hurt.
Profitable. for MSS after a bit of a
But
extended
if
chase.
he gets juked, then he loses XP, loses the gold, and now Tiny is forced to TP out. Well, he has boots and the Windlace because he got that first blood. So
He's moving. And 2 wards, thanks SVG, gives them to him.
Yeah, time is money, and you got to make that kind of quick second decision.
And we have no time.
Yep. Or money. Damn.
What's that noise? Whose taunt was that?
That's the,
One of these here.
Which one? Oh, it's the Life Stealer dance. The one when he spins on his head.
Oh, I guess I haven't heard the music.
Okay, that's the classic. I just remember the one when BSJ, when Boots would travel, Sanjin Yasha, Windlace.
You just said BSJ 2 times in the last minute.
Well, yeah, he's America's last great hope. I thought they might kick Sumail for BSJ when he became available, but they didn't, so we'll see if it works out for him. Love you, BSJ, sorry. Oh, they're looking for Ramsey's going to eat some damage, but Sumail doesn't want to go in. I don't think there's going to be much kills bottom Dakota, so don't worry too much.
Yeah.
Probably top and middle more so.
A lot of players really focused on the early farm game here, where every creep really counts. I mean, if you've heard Quinn talk about, his mid lane adventures and how they're able to kind of micro the creeps and how volatile it is just for every CS game, you can see how intent they are.
Yep. And CC&C, or are we calling him CC&C or Quinn? Someone make the executive
Right now, I'm in the transition phase. If he sticks with Quinn for like a month, then I'll just change it to Quinn. I don't have a problem with that.
I was just looking because he has the Arcane Rune bottled up. I'm not sure if he's going to get level 6 before it auto pops, which would be really nice. Bottom, Sumail's in trouble.
Yeah, he is. Good grab right there. SVG tried his best to slow them down with the dual breath, but so many hits coming in, and it is going to be Crit who picks up the last hit. Sumail dropped.
If he had that branch instead of a Tango,
yeah, he might. It would have been a Stout Shield proc, yeah.
But sometimes it's better to die.
Yep.
Instead of walking back home, then TPing.
5 minutes. Tossed. Grabbed right under her nose. Well done by Mojo on that one.
Uh-oh, but SVG might be dead. He didn't even get the rune, so no rune plus going down.
Oh, sorry. I was watching the mid lane. Quinn was also eating a lot of the damage. But like you said, it's SVG who does get dropped. That's 2 kills now for EG in that bottom lane.
I painted a picture for him. You're good.
Yeah.
A verbal picture.
Yeah, I was a watercolor.
You were crayon, drawing outside the line. How do you say it, Lacoste? Is it crayon, crayon, or crown?
Crayon?
Okay, you got it right. Dude, some people in America call it a crown. Like a crown you wear, but it's a crayon. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you?
That.
Yeah, those are the real freaks.
Well, you can ask me to say Viper or Winter Viper.
Oh, I love those. Those are the best ones. And Flying MSS going to run into each other.
Yeah, they're going to sandwich in here with assistance from Quinn. Easy up and down.
He's going to lose all his mana,
and
though.
Burst. This is proving to be quite difficult, but they finally get it done.
Nice job. And they get the ward down there. So they have, damn, Radiant plays as 2 deep wards from MSS in the dire jungle already. They really want to control that top lane in case Naga starts going there.
Yeah, for now she's still kind of residing in the lane. Top of the CS at the moment for RTZ, 38-4. Abed following up, and then of course Ramses.
Ramses 25 denies.
Woo.
That's a lot of denies. That probably explains why Sumail's pretty far down there.
Yeah. All right, Ramses Enigma. I'm liking it. Liking the laning phase so far. Excited for the black holes to come.
And this should be pretty good black hole game. I mean, he just really has to be aware of the Jakiro ice path. Actually, it's going to be pretty bad until he gets B. It's real bad until he gets KP. I lied.
Yeah, unless he somehow manages to get a good creep in, catch onto someone like the Jakiro and every other disable that Quincy seems to hold.
It feels like they're probably just gonna they just want the Naga to farm, and they're gonna 4-man. I think Ramses, once he gets his HOT or his mech, they're just gonna group up behind him and push towers. And as Lacoste said, they don't really have like the best clear for Naga, but even for the Eidolons, like they're just gonna group up, and what do they do versus Enigma?
And for now, the Naga is going on her jungle rotation, which is under the watchful eye. MSS gets some solo farm time in the mid lane on his Tiny, which is good. You know, he may want to go on his own expeditions to try to burst down some farming Nagas, let's say.
Yeah, and she's also, I mean, Tiny's also getting solo XP to Enchantress. Now she's level 6, one of the reasons why Naga is moving to jungle, and CM will just try to take some XP. Doesn't even have boots, just a Windlace. If Yavar finds Crystal Maiden, she's probably dead.
Nice sentry ward, though, by Fly. He countered the one that could scout out Arteezy right now deep into the jungle. They already placed a lot. I like that. Just counter wards immediately.
Yeah, I didn't even know if Quincy kind of even showed any sort of inkling.
Black hole, bottom lane.
Whoa, I'm over there. Telescope out. I'm Galileo as I see this great galaxy right before my eyes. Quit in a bit of trouble, forced to back on out
Where are
towards
the
the
trees?
Where? Nowhere to hide. Just straight to the open fields, but
They're all
they
dead.
spot him, they take him down. SVG trying to round the corner. Big stun combo. MSS able to take down the Enigma. And now Sumail steps in,
has
looking to
Ghost
chop
Walk.
up Abed.
Abed's not dying. He has
Yeah,
Ghost Fly.
he's
He's
happy
baiting
to
him
turn.
in.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I think
Sumail on the run. Here TP's coming in as you are now. Brother, help me. Crit, trying to rub him back. Telekinesis throw back there. MSS comes back in for another combo hit, and they managed to take out the two.
Are they going to run crit down? He has... No. He's got a health potion. I don't think you chase. Well, they're going to.
Boom.
You need 2 or 3 more. He's going for it. No, we're going for it, dog. Is he going to slow him? Yeah, he wants it.
Nah, that's too late now. We're not going to give up. I like the cute little play from Sumail. He understood that he needs 2 CS to get himself to level 6, had enough mana, and try to hit creeps, but was not enough, so he just went to the side, then used the Infest a bit later.
Yeah, get out. Well, that was quite the fight. 1K lead. The only problem with that is you committed all of your heroes bottom on Radiant. Meanwhile, the Naga's fine. Just farming the jungle, and that
is the
definitely
problem.
favors EG.
Obviously, Quincy kind of onto that now. They are doing a patrol here, invading, looking to find Arteezy. They just miss him on the one front. They'll spot him out now. Quinn not looking to pull the trigger and making any sort of jump play happen. And for that last fight too, MSS made like 2 different approaches with his full combo, so he was able to get a lot of damage in that fight.
And hey, guess what? Ramses, even on the Enigma, he took your advice, Lacoste, got him a bracer.
Can die with Bracer. That item is so good. Like 6 strength, 5 magic resistance.
Nice.
Pick him up.
The one ogre,
Yeah.
or a camp that will not respawn.
There you go. And that looks like bottom tower. It'll take a little bit. They got to wait for the next creep wave, but Dire should be able to bring down this tower. And they're going to continue to defend their tower, so... EG, I definitely think, has a pretty nice little advantage early.
And Sumail firing away through the jungles, looking to build his way towards what looks like the Midas. A bracer to come, it looks like, for Yawar as well on the edge.
Dude, look at CC and C-Top, by the way, against Crit. He went into the trees, broke him down, just trying to find him, but he couldn't. Now he knows he's there. But he's scared.
Yeah, as MSS nearby, but only now kind of heading within those trees. Will not catch Crit, who already dips.
This is going to be a mirror movement, tier 1 for tier 1, what we usually see. But I'm worried about their timing on Radiant.
Same. Because you're going to get the Midas isn't... I mean, it'll be about a 13-minute Midas here. Really depends how much Sumail farms then. We'll see. MSS is level 7 now because of that tome. He needs to start making stuff happen, and he can. He definitely can.
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top trouble. Radiant called
Yeah, definitely the playmaker for the team, if given the opportunity here.
God, Ramses is going for the Midas himself. He's going to have it in 1 creep. It's just... Ramses going to have a free... I feel like Ramses and Arteezy are just going to have like a free game from here on out, and there's not much Radiant can do to stop them.
Yeah, they don't have to rush anything. Like once they get 2 items on the Siren, Manta style plus Diffusal, Enigma will have his items. Also is going for Midas to speed things up.
Man, MSS and Quinn are really trying to make this 2-man tag team happen.
And you can't really commit to fighting against them because they have so many ways of disengaging a team fight with the Song of the Siren, Black Hole, Tornado, EMP.
It's a lot.
Yeah, no
And
easy
it's scary,
catches.
right? Quinn has to be so afraid to jump in because if he just jumps in, he could just get black holed easily by himself. So if he like wants to start a fight, they could just punish him real easily. So they just got to get a successful gank. Might have to bring the smokes out, get some counter wards.
Okay, Ramses. Just flirting around, like
Making him nervous.
Quinn know that he's there, waiting. Nearby, MSS got to
He's
his level
inside, by the way.
7.
The Rubik's inside of Abed. He stole the infest.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was insane.
Well, you are, but yeah. Besides that, yeah.
That's fun.
He's just chilling. Dude, that's going to be... I hope they don't actually know he's in there, and he just... Rubik just pops out of an Invoker.
He might. Right around the corners, Quinn and SVG. He goes in for the tornado, does find...
There it is.
Yo! Hi, I'm Rubik.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Nice grab.
Get it, though.
Stuns out. Stolen stun from Crit. Yawar on the chase, looking to go for the finish onto Crit. Meanwhile,
Can't
Fly
get
on
close.
the side for big freezing field. They'll have to walk out and around that. SVG the only casualty of this fight so far. Toss forward for MSS, gets Yawar in closer. Stuns there, can't go for the finish on
Disarm.
Crit.
What a play.
Go for the focus onto MSS. He's able to make it back in the way.
And this is the problem with Enchant. Like, look, she's just dissing out so much damage, but she can't finish anyone off, and they don't even care about it. They're actually just completely ignoring her.
Not too much bloodshed in that one. I think SVG was like the only casualty of that trade.
Yeah.
And this benefits EG
Yep,
much
it
more.
does.
Yes, it does,
Yes,
because
it
Siren is farming much faster than the Lifestealer.
It's tough.
Yeah, Sumail is unfortunately having to play catch up. A couple of blocks it feels behind where Arteezy currently stands.
And it's not a fun hero to play catch-up on because you
Yeah.
literally just right-click.
Okay, Quincy though, trying to change the momentum of this game.
Gets out.
What if Lifestealer had a built-in Battle Fury from the start?
Well, then he'd be insanely broken and first banned every game.
Ice Frogs are listening.
Please. They're going to try to harass down middle. Oh, net up on middle.
Pull back. A lot of damage though onto Quinn as they lock him down with telekinesis. The tornado, and that's it for Storm Spirit. Yawar heads out the other direction. But they're not looking to pursue any further. Happy just kind of stop Quincy crew in their tracks.
Also, where's the AoE from Quincy? How are they going
Nowhere.
to deal
Just MSS and
any team fight
SVG.
damage? Like, once Tiny uses his combo, SVG is going to be the target in a team fight. Also,
Wow.
they want to steal the ice pad from him, and Yawar is gone.
And that's like their one guy you feel is kind of unkillable, and they just kill him pretty much instantly.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly helps. Crit had the tiny stun there as well with the Fade Bolt and such. They had so much magical burst to dish out. Riptide.
And man, now I can't believe we didn't see mini Invokers. It's coming back, right? We just saw it even last game in that SA, and you just see this Storm Spirit. The only reason he died is because this Invoker, just so much team fight control. Bottom again.
Yeah,
Lose all his mana, probably.
I said I'm not a fan of Kid Invoker, but I am a fan of Invoker and seeing Invokers in game.
Well,
And there's no save for this Storm Spirit, so he can't play aggressively at all. Also, he's playing from behind, trying to catch up. Only 5,000 network lead, and there's the disengage.
MSS stuns Crit over and in. The sleep comes out, but the rage is on from Sumail to be able to secure the finish. And now moves are being made as Quinn slides right
Ramses.
through the front and towards Ramses. The grab is there. Yawar from the high ground, able to javelin on down
Doubled
and
it.
finish off Ramses. Quinn making it back and away. The EMP was on the high ground there, but Sumail crosses past with Abed.
Double damage Siren.
ulti from CM as well.
Yawar keeps javeling out. The stuns there from MSS now dominating as he helps get the cleanup of Abed.
Good
But they
lord.
do manage to get the Sumail
He has a double
takedown.
damage,
And
right?
Did he realize he has a double damage?
I mean, there's so many particle effects on this Naga, they probably have no idea what kind of...
Well, maybe they thought Yawar is going to dispel it. He just did. It could be that the enchant was on cooldown.
He's dead. He has wand plus hood if he wants. Let's see. And he does. Okay. He might be okay. Looks like he is. Whew. Still a pretty good fight for Quincy crew. You're pretty upset Sumail died, but you got a lot of kills, and they needed that.
Woo-wee. Certainly helped to get that jump opportunity onto Ramses at the beginning. And take him out of the equation.
And it kind of felt like a wasted... they used the Naga ulti to save Crit and get the tower, but Crit ends up dying, and then the Naga doesn't have the ulti to run away because she was trying to help him the whole time.
Once that Diffusal Blade is up, it's going to be so tough to fight. Storm Spirit, like, he can't go in at all. And now Enigma also has the Black Hole ready, so he needs to be more careful. In the previous fight, it was on cooldown.
Now he can just let it rip. 3 to 4K lead, pretty continuous for the last 5 minutes for EG. Both teams are farming about the same rate now, but EG is, as we said, the Naga just going to be online a little quicker than the Lifestealer.
And we saw Sumail and Arteezy eyeing each other up here from the top lane. And they're squaring up a bit. Crit is just a few meters behind. Down on the river side, Quinn.
Lose
up
all
in
his mana
arms.
again.
Yeah.
Looking too steady.
Oh, and that was a regen rune. He denied. That's a good play. You get a storm, a bottled regen rune. That's a big team fight changer. Trying to think, where's the next move gonna be? I still think this Tiny, he's trying, but he's gotta succeed in getting some of these pickups.
To try harder. Sometimes trying is not enough. There's the Blink Dagger. They could try to smoke up, grab a kill just to delay EG's lineup until Radiance is up, because Naga Siren will have the Fusel Blade in 2,000 gold. Enigma will have the BKB, and that's the timing they're looking for.
Yep, that very well could just be a base push at about 25 minutes in.
MSS may still be trying to hide this Blink Dagger, it seems. He's waiting behind in the mid lane. But there were some wards from EG up on the high ground, so...
Oh, Siren. That's a big kill if they can get it.
The sleep's there. The ice path, well done, SVG. And yeah, kinda got caught out. It looked like the Naga wanted to run middle because the rest of her team was there, and if they connected, they would have won that fight, but nah.
This is so good. Snore.
And now they smoke right up. All right, Quincy crew, they're making some moves now.
Yep, this is their time. Here we go.
Crit's right above. If he walks a little down, would break the smoke.
They gotta know a lot of the Quincy crew are in the dark. Fly may just be the bait for the team.
Hope they know. Smoke finally broke.
Okay, Abed's here too.
They had vision,
Ramsey's
though.
from behind with the
And
blink.
he blinks out.
Yep. That was quick pull out. Yawar hit with Tornado, but no hard committal yet. Just gonna try to burst down each wave and eyeball each other from each side of the river, but
20-minute rune. CCNC, will he steal the bottom one from Crit? That's the question. Nope. And he has a rage to run away. Nice done. Nice job by Crit.
I will commit this to memory.
If Arteezy didn't die there, he would have had the Fusel Blade, Lifestealer about to just get the second relic,
Yep.
and Enigma with the BKB. It's go time.
oh yeah.
Yuar's dead. He's not getting out of this one, I don't think. OS Frog. No. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
my.
Okay, they got him. They got him.
Yeah.
Black hole.
Heal up.
Black hole.
Heal up. They can't stop her.
The Midnight Pulse. Oh, no way.
How does she live?
Yeah, that's really balanced.
Now they're going in. Black hole on the 2. Will they find him? Tiny? He's going to be the first one to go down. Looks like no, they're going to jump on the backside. Can Quinn get out? No, he gets lifted. He gets cold snap. He went a little bit aggressive there. And he's dead. No radiance still. 1,000 gold needed for this Lifestealer.
Tornado. Catch
By
on to
SVG.
SVG. And with a couple of nukes, that could finish him off. And here comes Arteezy from behind, sweeps him down. Meanwhile, Sumail gets the grab on Ramses, follows it up with a takedown onto Crit. And now they got to turn their focus onto the Lifestealer. Yawar stepping in to help out his brother, but it's not going to happen. They just finish him off. It's Arteezy coming through, doing the real wealth of damage.
too.
Takes the double. Here comes Yawar, though. MSS trying to get a bit, but he's so close to going down. They can't finish him off. They turn it around and get MSS, and it's a full team wipe going for EG.
That's the timing I was talking about. Once they get that Diffusal Blade, even though they couldn't finish off the Enchantress, Ice Frog, please. Like, let me just check the magic resistance. 56% with Hood and the Bracer.
Pretty good. And then that fight would have been so much different with the Lifestealer Radiance, but EG knew he was still a little bit away, and that's why, as Lacoste said, they take the fight.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking
And now they're going to lose a tier 1. Arteezy is online. Are you, what do you think? Should he go Heart next or Butterfly next, you think, Lacoste, on Naga?
He needs to tank up either Scotty or Heart.
Okay.
Like, Scotty's gonna be extreme. You don't go both of these, but one. Like, Scotty's extremely good against Lifestealer.
Yeah, EG on the prowl, hunting within the trees, knowing all of the cute little hidden spots.
Oh my God, they might
that
actually
everybody
hit
likes
Sumail.
to hide.
Because he just used his
And
range.
Yawar to show himself in the mid lane. It was quite the effort last time. Will it take as much? It does not look like it.
Spear Vessel.
Or MSS steps in with the stun, but they are going to be able to chew through.
A lot of attack speed on Arteezy from all the agility, Diffusal Blade, Manta style. a lot of edge gain as well. They can switch to bottom, take this part of the map, take the tier 2 tower.
Yeah, really, the Invoker pick just looks so much better now because you needed a middle who could go Spirit Vessel, and who is it? It'd be like her or him or Kunkka, and now the Invoker's just destroying the enchant with the Spirit Vessel. And Abed, well, he's roaming up top looking for CC&C. They want to get this kill, but they had vision. They have vision of Abed, I believe, and he's gone. Smoke up. They got the Radiance. Whoa, Artesian Invis.
They may have spotted him. Mid lane, this is their chance to take down the big tuna. That is Arteezy's Naga as he tries to split his way out like any other fancy Arteezy moment.
Dude, you just, it's there. Like, does he get the split and the sleep? Oh my God, he doesn't. Another big pickoff. Arteezy's died twice in the same spot. It's maybe he should stop going there.
Yeah, I mean, it's something you probably could get away with against most teams,
Yeah.
but
Not against some TI players.
yeah, these guys all know they know the tricks.
Now they will get that middle tower, so it opens up the dire jungle as well, which is nice.
Or he needs just one from his team to help him. Either a Rubik left, Tornado, pretty much anything would save him there.
Are you blaming Arteezy or his team?
That's when you blame the team.
Okay, I'm with you. He's the carry player. He's Arteezy. How they should have all 4 players behind him at all times. I would. If I played for EG, I'm already behind. I'm behind Arteezy right now. Well, SCG gets level 2 macro pyre, which
Abed runs right through a sentry, but MSS can't quite catch him.
Where's your Force Staff or your Ewells?
Yeah. Without a force or any sort of mobility, he cannot escape that power. Meanwhile, up and above, Quinn.
Almost dies to Naga.
Wow.
So low in mana.
He just needs to teach.
He's gonna go.
The sleep of death. Not quite there.
He has TP now. You got to go for it, I think.
He's still prowling. They scanned.
That's too long of a cast time.
Another sleep.
And he's gone.
Well, they get Sumail, though, by the way. Did he get Black Hold? No, he did not get Black Hold. They just kill him. Interesting. That was a stolen Rubik Avalanche as well, so pretty nice.
Avalanche, Cold Snap, Malphite, like that's a lot of stun.
If he doesn't have Ray, and he's been using Ray because he wants to catch up, right? That's the efficiency, quote unquote, of Sumail. You want to use Rage off cooldown because you do. You farm quicker with it, but if you're using off cooldown, then you just get stunned and die.
Also, Midas is ready.
Oh, Sumail, please. And they're going to take down this Roche pretty damn easily.
Yeah, you need to have the talk with him after the game, Grant.
All talked about the Midas with him. Fly even has a full Glimmer Cape now, so some save from her.
He's about to hit level 15 as well.
Damn.
On Crystal Maiden, GPM, you need to click it faster. That's gold.
It's gold loot. He's already lost 15, 20, 30.
70. That's half the Force Staff.
There. Fly, I'll have a word with him too. Don't worry.
Yeah,
There's a lot of talking to be done after this game.
Got a lot of words to hand out.
And dude, Enchantress just fell off this game now, almost falling below the Tiny. And that's the thing with Enchantress, she's really good in lane because it's hard to kill her, but with a Spirit Vessel and a bunch of stuns, Midnight
That's
Pulse.
the thing about the hero. Like, she looks unkillable, but there's no Dispel at the moment. I see that he has Yule Scepter queued up, and also you need to snowball with the end. She doesn't really play from behind.
Yep, at all.
My bet on that looks like SVG pushing out the bottom lane, caught out in the bad end of a Ramses Arteezy gank.
Now we're gonna blame SVG.
So SVG, what are you doing?
Oh, nice stun blink away by MSS. He has a Force Staff now, okay. I think once Yawar does get that Ewell, the fact that Tiny has a Force Staff, she goes back to unkillable.
Sumail has to rage off the net. Now the song comes out. They've surrounded Quinn, and they send him into the center of the hole.
Ruthless. They want more. They're chasing.
Damn. He lost Bloodstone charges as well.
Yeah, he just got in. Oh, Force Staff away. They're going to kill him. Yeah, they're diving for this.
He's turning around. He knows he'll just dish out what he can with the stun. Riptide's there, though, to get the finish. Sumail tries to take it to Arteezy, but there is just way too many EG members running around. But yeah, like you said, Yawar's able to swoop in and give him the Uber right out.
And yep, you can just see the EG just suffocating him right now. We haven't seen EG across the rivers, or sorry, Sumail's on team. Quincy across the river in some time because they cross the river, all of a sudden, Quinn just dies to a black hole. And man, Ramses, yeah, he's reasonably farmed. Actually keeping up pretty well with the Naga, surprisingly.
Yeah. He is all in for the off-lane role right now. Having a lot of fun with it.
Oh, and he got the Arcane Rune. He doesn't get it for his black hole, but he gets it for his Midas. Feels good.
Oh, yeah.
2.5 minutes left on Aegis. He's about to finish.
The heart. Jeez. They're grouping up here for sure, right? And level 20. The extra
1 second
illusion.
for Song. Now they have that ready to go, whether it be for some sort of initiation play or any sort of disengage. They have the security ready. Long jump from Quinn. He wants to go for Ramses here.
Trying to
Follow up. Ice Path. Fade Bolt. Quinn. Hit with the EMP. And the Tornado. He's going to fall all the way down. And now it's Quincy boys trying to run out and away. What do we do now? But three of them are trapped within the Song. Here comes the Sunstrike, but a quick blink out. They put their focus instead onto SVG and Yawar. It looks like they should be able to easily secure the two of them.
They were so greedy there. Abed tried to use a Sunstrike on Tiny, but he blanked out because they knew the two supports, we're going to call Enchantress a support at this moment, were already dead.
And now this is, this game is looking pretty rough. You see, just because Arteezy has that heart, as we said, they have nothing, literally nothing to deal with her now. So we'll see. They might think about pushing the base here. I know it sounds crazy, but we'll see. Maybe they go for the tier 2 bottom as well. It might just die to creeps, though.
Already have Abed in the neighborhood.
And Ramsey's second on net worth.
Yeah,
the Hand of Midas, GPM. He doesn't need to go for cooldown reduction because he will just pile up the items with the GPM.
Octarine will give you the cooldown reduction you need.
Grant, do you think cooldown reduction should affect GPM talents so that you get more gold?
Get out of here.
Good. Oh, bottom. They'll get a kill.
Okay, good quick snipe. It's on crit. You know, just a simple support who may have been planting a ward or so on the way out, but whatever the case, nothing too severe for EG.
What if cooldown reduction worked on cooldown reduction? So you get the Octarine for your other cooldown, and they just
Infinite
continuously
cooldown.
stack. You just everything's 0, I guess.
Yeah, you buy one Octarine, suddenly, what the
0
fuck mode?
cooldown. My God, we're geniuses. Arteezy, he's dancing on him right now. SVG's gonna die to illusions only. Yep. There's the tip from his team. 4-step now on Fly. You have that 150 GPM, and you're gonna just get richer and richer on Dire. They're just gonna suffocate him out.
Yeah. This takes some serious big plays, big brain plays now from the Quinn boys to pull this one out. It's got to be big brain time.
Yes, the problem is they just don't have, as Lacoste said, Enchantress doesn't come from behind. Lifestealer sure as hell doesn't come from behind. They were expecting to win the laning phase, and they did not.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, not one of those kind of classic Lifestealer Storm games where they snowball these jumping bombs and such. EG just have a team that can disengage and get away from trouble and help each other out so fast.
That's one way. I forgot Yawar can just enchant one of the illusions, so that's honestly pretty good to just split out one wave even.
Yeah, he'll take what he can get.
We'll see. I feel like one more bad fight, and you could definitely see the Radiant GG out of this one.
You know what Quincy should do? A desperation smoke. Like, try to make something happen. Nothing happens. Game ends. Focus on game number 2.
Yep. Because this is one of those, he has a man-ton of Lifestealer, which they just have damage issues. Even the Enchant, she didn't go for the 50 damage. She went for the 8 Nature's Attendance at 15. They just really lack damage.
Also, Yule Scepter to dispel things, but I think Lotus Orb, of course, is more expensive, but you can use it on your allies as well.
Yeah.
Mid lane, the jump in from Ramses. He gets 2 with the BKB Black Hole, and Yawar's out of this one for nearly a minute without a buyback. SVG could be next. Jumping from MSS, looking to go for the mini toss back.
Nice.
Lots of damage onto Abed, but
nice
double force, and he slides himself out. The Song for security.
Turn it.
And Sumail may have been just caught outside the base. Ice Path, and he gets his own force back inside. Quinn on the outskirts, though. Follow-up MSS combo. It's good enough to get crit down, but that might be the only casualty. Quinn as a buyback. Quinn just shredded apart. Going to be forced to use the buyback. Jumps right back into action. Looking to take it to at least fly, but then gets caught with the net and hit with the Riptide. The jump's on, though. Looking to go for fly. Another force is there. Sunstrike's Cataclysm's coming out.
Oh my god, he's alive though.
Stun from MSS. Sumail looking for Abed, the toss. And they got it. Quincy scrapping together some kills here. They get Ramses too. Those are bounties on both of those two. 4 times kill streaks apiece.
I feel like EG didn't fall back accordingly. They had the Spirit Vessel charges. He also used Spirit Vessel aggressively instead of healing himself there, and then he died after. They could have just regroup, I think.
And it was 2
but they needed to stick
though.
together.
Yeah. SVG and Quinn both bought back, but that's nice. They force EG. They'll get another chance. Maybe Sumail can get another item before the next fight because of that. Going for that assault, Kiris. And as Naga has the butterfly now, 1 more item till 6 slotted.
Dire is scanning for enemies.
Man, this is... It's still 16k lead for EG, but I just feel like if you're EG, just calm down, wait for the next black hole. If they use buybacks as Lacoste said, run as a team. Don't just go 1 by 1 out of there.
Yeah, they didn't have UR for that. He picked off at the beginning, but not to say that there's, how much can UR really offer in these fights at this point now. Just hoping he could be a DPS turret on the side, ignored.
Well, SVG, he's level 18 now after getting that kill, so level 3 macro power deals a little bit with the Naga if they had a Veil. Unfortunately, they don't.
Yeah, great choke point defender to help against the siege of EG. If they do manage to be able to take these fights just on the doorstep, that would
We'll have to use those words: choke, suffocate.
We're violent. We're either violent or freaks. That's for sure.
Yeah, those are just the words that seem to tickle your ear there, Lacoste.
Yep.
You're like, speaking of choke, I need to get home after this and watch some Rick and Morty.
Yep. Some
I
Richard
need
and
to watch
Mortimer
some
with
South
the boys.
Park when I get back home.
Yep. Oh, bottom. Abed. Got to be a little careful. Yo, MSS has dust. Yeah, they're TPing in. Who is it? It's going to be Crit. Looking for this kill on Tiny, but he'll make it out.
Yeah. Yeah, MSS, has been super style in this game. For the 4 position Tiny, it's been quite chaotic. Still manages to creep in a pretty good KDA. 5 and 3.
Yep. And got both the bounty runes bottom because of that. So.
Yeah, and he makes himself very difficult to finish.
He does. And there is. So they bought enough time. You do have an assault Kiros now, so just a nice boost of damage and some armor for your own team. Whoop. See ya.
Trying to keep up with where the hell he's going.
Yep, he's had a pretty rough game too. 7 Bloodstone charges, and it's 36 minutes in. He only has a Kai and a Bloodstone. That buyback just set him so far back.
It's really hard to itemize. Like, he maybe could have gone for Kaya and a BKB, but then you're like all defensive.
Yeah.
And also the first usage of the Bloodstone, instead of getting the charges, he lost some. But it's a tough game for Storm Spirit, since there's no save on his team, and just by getting a cold snapped and the Spirit Vessel, you're dead. Also, the threat of a Black Hole, instant lift from a Rubik, can't play aggressively.
Well, Sumail's at least crept his way up to 2nd in net worth, passing up Ramses now. He's trying to get on the tail. Yeah, he's trying to get on the tail of Naga here a bit. All right, I'm seeing moves from EG now.
They're running down bottom.
Sliding through the mid to bottom lane here. Yawar in mid.
MSS is dead.
Oh, they have found, yeah.
Or is he? They might want to fight this, honestly.
In crossing. Always a scrappy kill, though. Leaps in from Quinn. Full focus from RTZ onto MSS, and we'll finish him off. He'll commit for the buyback. Quinn, oh man, has he somehow managed to crawl out? No.
Almost, but...
He's out for good, though. Remember, he already bought back. So he's out for 100. Yep, no return. RTZ takes his place inside.
Evasion.
God.
Enchantress can't even attack.
Oh, MSS trying to go for maybe a slide play there. The toss is up now. It's Saw.
The Black Hole, he can definitely hit Sumail and MSS if he wants. He's all
Just
He's
all
going for the other
committing
two.
onto Yawar and Sumail. Cataclysm on top of it. Sumail living on. Trying to rush them out the back door, but there's no use in getting away. They'll get a hold of Sumail, finish him off. He's out for good. Could this be it for game number 1?
I'm sorry. I thought they were going to drop the Gs right after that. They're going to continue, though. There's no tier 2s left, so they can just mega if they want.
It's just, you know, Yawar, SVG, and MSS on this one, trying to bait
Stolen ice
EG
bat.
in deeper. But they'll get that MSS secondary finish. Godlike now for Arteezy on the Naga.
And I was like, damn, Fly is beating down the Enchantress, and then I saw 250 attack speed talent was taken.
Fly's farmed as fuck.
Yeah, he is. That one,
4,000 gold, 4-staff Glimmer.
he got that like one solo kill because everyone else left, and then he got to level 15 so quick. Like, you get to level 15 and get that GPM talent early. Whoo! Feels good.
Quincy very well could be thinking about game number 2, but they're happy to throw down at least a little bit more in game number 1. Yawar throws his body into the fire and flames and is quickly welcomed by the Grim Reaper, and the same could be said for SVG shortly thereafter. Quinn's back. And the GG's called. Well, that'll be game number 1 of this best of 3 major playoff matchup. But we got another game to go, and well, it's EG.
Yeah, their laning stage wasn't the greatest. I think they needed to create more space, so the timing on Radiance would be better, but feels like EG just, I'm going to say, outdrafted them a little bit because they had a BKB piercing ability for Lifestealer. Storm didn't really have a game, and this Invoker pick was really good. Also, the timings that they had once they get that